Sacred Mountain. I'm getting stuck on the island. See what happens. Hey, this flower's back. Interestingly enough. We get points for it again. We already picked it, but apparently it came back. And we can swim again, yeah. We just can't get caught by the currents.
Graham doesn't want to. Graham is Graham doesn't want to.
Hit him with a tile. I'll show him.
Graham is unfortunate. Graham is.
Okay. That's a no there. I don't think we can do anything here. We got the flower. Again. Because apparently we emptied our pockets and got rid of it. Okay. Didn't expect that.
Unfortunately, that won't work.
It's just clicking around.
If it may, but then Graham, that.
I'm ready to sail? Hopefully I can get in the boat first. Okay, that's gonna be used. That's gonna be a female subject's voice. That's what it's gonna be. I know that right now. We know that. Oh yeah, I was told I could wander around this island too. Druids told me that I was allowed to wander around. As long as I don't bring stuff.
Graham bears such respect for these trees that he avoids touching them. It may be just the fact that he's on a place where flora is considered as sacred as all other living creatures, as he can't help but realize that he wouldn't feel the same way about the tree at the crossroads on the Isle of the Crown, or on any other island here.
Don't touch trees. Got it. Am I gonna die?
Excuse me.
We're sorry. The druid you are currently trying to communicate with is having an out-of-body experience. Please try again later.
Alright, whatever. Yoink. That seems like a yoink. I don't even know what it is.
One red, one blue. I wonder if you'll see in 3D if you put it on. On such a damp and cold morning, the warmth provided by the fire is very welcome indeed.
Does seem a bit zany, but then again, King's Quest was a bit zany. Like
this object, if it makes
especially King's Quest 6, the Isle of Wonder was pretty darn zany.
What part of recluse? You can try all you.
Go in here.
You're welcome in my home, Graham. But do not tarry long, I have much to do.
I will not disturb you long, Archdruid.
I just want to yoink some stuff.
They haven't. Graham should ask the Archdruid about this peculiar candle before
Good day, Graham. How goes your quest?
What an amazing portrait.
It is my sister, Arya. She was lost long ago, kidnapped by some force we could not see, and in that captivity she passed from this world.
I'm sorry to hear of her fate.
It has been many years since then, but she was a noble druidess, and though I miss her, I honor her memory. Around that same time, there was a druidess of another land called Fand, who was also stolen from her people, but her fate was never known. It was Fand who made those candles.
Why are they here?
Fand's family asked me, as Archdruid, to try to find some sense of her as their final attempt. The candles each hold an essence of nature in them and are of her creation, which they sent to me so that I might be aided in my search. Alas, her presence was either gone or hidden from my powers, nor could she be found even with the help of spirit nature. The family asked that Fan's belongings remain here, should some new way of finding her ever come about. But none has, and both women are lost to us.
Such a sad story. Who would do such a thing?
I do not know, Graham, though I wish I did. We do not take it lightly when our brethren are harmed.
You mentioned that the druidess made these. What is so special about them?
Each holds some essence of nature within.
One strength.
They aid in my studies and communing with nature.
She must have been a very wise woman.
Yes, quite. She was very talented.
Why is it that one candle has never been burned?
It was the last candle she made, and into it she poured a piece of her own essence. Only one who sought her aid could ever be able to light it, or even remove it from where it now lies. But none have been able to. It was not her aid to us we sought, but our aid for her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and
I
take
feel
it.
privileged being on this island. I've heard many stories about it from my son.
The Isle of Mist is filled with the wonders and magic of the world of nature. And it is in this world we druids thrive, always seeking to learn more of the wisdom which Mother Nature provides for us. It is a goal one may never fully achieve, we know. But we know as well that it is the seeking of the goal which matters more.
That is a noble quest indeed. Is nature more accessible for learning on this island than the others?
The mist keeps most visitors out, and we like it that way, so that we may commune with nature unhindered by the distractions most humans would bring here with them. For those who wish to learn, we welcome them into our village. For those who do not seek to harm, we will allow them on our shores. But to any who would cause damage to our way of life and to our island, our shores are ever shut.
One could not expect you would welcome such visitors.
One must be careful with the treasures of Mother Nature. Many come here searching for her spirit.
Can it be found?
Of course. Now that you mention it, she could guide you. If only you could speak to her, of course.
And I can?
Only druids may speak to her.
Can you tell me anything more about the spell to save my children?
No more than you know now. You have the spell ingredients. When you have completed the list, bring them back to me. I can only help you further then.
That was a strange and sudden storm last night.
It was. And I do not like it. There are too many strange things happening for it to all be just coincidence.
What do you mean?
The
Evil is
stranger at
afoot.
your daughter's wedding. The affliction that has now stricken both your children. And that unnatural storm. I feel they must all be connected, but I cannot be sure how.
The trouble be a brewing.
I will continue on my quest now.
Look for the signs of Mother Nature.
I'm gonna try and take this candle now.
May I try to move the candle, if you will allow me?
It cannot hurt to try. If you wish, you may.
Huh! Got it.
Amazing. You were able to, but How could you seek Fan's aid when you did not know of her until moments ago?
I have no idea that right now I would seek and accept the aid of anyone, even a noble druidess I've never met.
If such is the way it was intended, take the candle with you, King Graham. Perhaps Fan will aid you after all.
Thank you, noble druid.
Yeah, got myself a candle.
Though Graham has long known to leave no stone unturned and no path unexplored, he also knows that it's best to leave a druid's mysterious pouches unopened whenever possible.
Let's not mess with his pouches.
Graham trusts that if he
What if I like give him my ingredients?
You have the spell ingredients. When you have completed the list, bring them back to me. I can only help you further then.
Okay, so I have to get them all. Can't just give him one.
Graham considers it.
Okay. So we have that and that. I don't know what to do with any of this stuff.
The Archdruid's hut seems roomier on the inside than it appeared from without. The Archdruid's possessions all reflect his people's harmony with the natural world and their continuing pursuit of knowledge. The Archdruid was very clear about the painting of the druidess is quite remarkable. She almost seems to be alive. Graham is amazed by the talent of the artist and also by the beauty of the subject.
They tune their own horn. Like, look at how good this is. You should be amazed by the artist. It's so good. It's such a good painting. Alright, well, we got... Hey, you're out of your trance now. Look at that.
Excuse me.
We're sorry. The druid you...
No, they're not. They're reading a book.
When he was a little boy, even now he sometimes would prefer to return.
He's reading a book. He's not having an out-of-body experience. Well, maybe we can light the candle. I didn't try that.
That's strange. The candle won't light.
That is strange. That's kind of the point of candles, to light. If they don't light, then that's not a very good candle. And really, it's not much of one at all. What's that?
A druid woman sits alone by the river cleaning some clothing. It sounds like she's crying. What could be wrong?
That isn't what it
Hello?
looks like to me.
Are you all right?
Graham doesn't want to.
Alright, well, I don't.
Talk about a splitting headache. Somebody needs to give her singing lessons. Or maybe laryngitis.
I think I might have been supposed to use this. Notice how one set of fingernails is blue and the other is red. Just like the thing I had. I think it's supposed to keep those out. Which I guess is fine. Although I'm not sure if it is a solution. You're good? Awesome. Did you have a good weekend? I had a problem sleeping this weekend. I admit I'm a little tired. Listen to the nature. Listen to nature. And somebody crying. Alright, let's go. See if this works.
Graham is generous, but not that generous. A druid woman said, it sounds like she...
Okay, well, let's just try and walk past, see what happens. Okay, walking past is death too, apparently. Oh, I know what we're supposed to do.
Talk about a splitting headache.
I know what we're supposed to do, I think. This. We use this.
Unfortunately,
Or
that
not.
tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Oh, are you done trying? What?
Okay.
Graham is...
No. Do we have time to react? I mean,
Graham doesn't want...
maybe we have time to react. Let's see if we have time to react.
Graham wants... Tick-tock.
We did have time to react.
Talk about a splitting headache. Somebody needs to give her singing lessons. Or maybe laryngitis.
Well, we had time to react. We had time to do something. So,
If it makes you feel any better, but then... One red, one blue. I wonder if you'll see in 3D if you put it on.
I didn't try putting it on.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
Well, we'll try it again, I guess. Nope. What?
Talk about a splitting headache. Somebody needs to give her singing lessons. Or maybe...
What do you think we're supposed to do here? This is kind of annoying.
Graham... That... If it... But then...
Earplugs? I mean, earplugs seem reasonable, but...
That won't work. But keep trying. Tick-tock.
Alright, let's go back here.
Graham...
I'm gonna go back because I want to see if I can ask this person about this thing. And maybe they will give me a answer. How do I plug my ears? Use my now he's doing some out-of-body experience stuff.
Good day, Graham.
Graham doesn't want...
Good day, Graham.
I will continue.
Look for the...
Let's see if I can light the candle here, and maybe he'll give me some info.
That won't work. Graham prefers not. Graham
Alright. Well, I don't know what to do. Maybe break the candle and put them on my ears. What do you think? Put the candle on my ears.
Tick-tock, tick.
I had two
That's
solutions that I both thought would work, and neither of them worked. And I'm a little bit disappointed.
The shell and flour look ready. Graham hopes it works. The frozen baby's tear
Fond surely
one red.
The tiny pea is perfectly normal, if a little overly firm.
Well, I don't know what to do here.
It won't strain.
What if you go this way? Okay.
The water is cold to the touch, a sensation that is amplified by the thick mist that embraces the forest. It's been a while since Graham was so in touch with Mother Nature herself. He realizes now that he has missed this. And even given the circumstances that brought him here, he is glad that he can revisit some of his memories of his younger years spent out adventuring in the world, often taking his rest beneath trees such as these, drinking from streams just like this.
I feel like maybe they went a little bit too overboard with the dialogue, in all honesty. Hey, we put water in the cup. What do you know?
The water ripples as the cup fidgets, but it isn't spilling out. That's a relief.
The cup is filled with fresh water.
Water. Fresh water. Wraith? Looks like a wraith, doesn't it? Looks pretty wraithy.
Graham can say, unfortunately, that won't work, but keep trying.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I have no idea what to do here. Maybe we can't do anything. I don't know.
Graham can.
I feel like we should be able to do something, but whatever we try doesn't work. Maybe you just chuck water at it. What do you think?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Talk about us.
Alright, well, I don't know what to do there. This might be Moon Logic Central, the game. Maybe we're getting some Sierra Moon Logic thrown into the mix. Let's try going this way. Oh, I remember this place.
Graham doesn't think that.
A stick. Of course, we needed a stick. Why didn't I think of that?
That won't work, but keep trying. If it makes you feel any better, but then we'd both be wrong. As much as Graham is searching for some kind of warmth to keep his heart from growing cold and hopeless, even the very real fire in this pit burned out quite some time ago. What would... Perhaps the Archdruid spoke true and wisely in saying that good and evil need to exist in a perfect balance, but Graham still cannot bear the thought that every time evil surfaces around him, his family are the ones who suffer. It won't. Strange.
Hi, Regulus. You gonna help me? This place is big. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Well, we now have a stick.
The oak branch is still sturdy in spite of its orphan status.
We have a stick now. So what do we do with the stick? Sticky McStick.
Graham can... that...
Use it on all the things.
Graham... that won't work, but keep trying.
Well, Maybe we can poke it with the stick. It is a nice stick. Wish I had a stick that nice. Wait, now I'm here. I feel like there's 3 paths here. One's there. One's there, and one's here. Let's go this way. Oh, we can't go that way. Well, apparently there's not a path that way. It looked like a path. Trying to think where else a stick could be used.
Graham is generous.
Nope.
Unfortunately, if it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too. But then we'd both be wrong.
No idea. The question is, do we have what we need to complete this puzzle? We got the shell. We got the... I don't like that it's a time, like, there seems to be a time component to this puzzle. Like, we have to, like, do something quickly with our inventory. And retrying is kind of a pain, and it's also we get a loud scream, and it's annoying. So...
A druid woman said, "It sounds like she's crying. What could be wrong?"
Why would Graham want to do that now?
Graham can say, unfortunately.
Why would Graham want to do that now? See, that's an implication that I'm supposed to do it later.
That won't work.
Isn't it? But I've tried it and it doesn't work unless I'm misclicking. I could be misclicking. Because remember the tile? It was pretty jank how when we were trying to click the tile. The tile was pretty off. It was pretty off. So I'm wondering if we were just misclicking. It says...
Why would Graham want to do that now?
Why would Graham want to do that now? The way it was said is as if, why would you want to do it now as opposed to later? Right?
If it makes you feel it, but then Graham can. Unfortunately, that won't. If it but then.
It makes me want to try it again. I mean, I'll try. I guess I'll try to use the stick that I got. I got a new item.
Graham doesn't want to give that away.
Well, I'm annoying.
Talk about a splitting headache. Somebody needs to give her singing lessons. Or maybe laryngitis.
Anybody have a clue? 'Cause I got nothing. I got nothing. I've used up I've used up everything in my toolbox. So I guess I'll just leave. We'll come back to that later. There were multiple solutions that I thought were gonna work, and they didn't. Set stick on fire? Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That won't work, but keep trying.
What's the bad idea? A good idea is a good idea. Let's try and put the stick in the thing. Like, is the only point of this is to get a stick?
What?
Have I used the stick on everything?
Graham,
I think I did.
if it makes you feel any better, I would have
Have I
tried
tried
that
using
too.
the water on
But
all
then
things?
Graham considers it. Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Why?
Oh, I think I got an idea. And it has nothing to do with here, the stick. Maybe we need a net to get something out of the river who that thing is crying over. And then they stop crying.
Ready to sail?
I think I might know what to do with the stick. I will say, I kind of find this a little bit annoying. That, oh, you have to do something on the Isle of Wonder? Well, go over to this island to get a stick. Like, kind of annoying if that is the case. There's plenty of sticks over here. Like, there really are. Also, why did those flowers attack me? Like, what was that all about?
I can't.
Well, let's save, I guess. 14. Nice stick. Save.
It's tied too tightly for Graham to undo it from here.
We look at it.
The knot
Oh, yeah.
seems really tight.
How do I get up there? Go up there, Graham. Go up on the thing, you dingus. You dingus, go up.
It's tied.
How did I get up there? Graham, go up. Go on the thing. Go on the thing. There we go. Jeez. Now stick. Use the stick on the thing. Oh, I don't think that would work. That stick's not strong enough. I think I lost my stick. Oh, never mind. I did not lose my stick, and I got my stick back and everything. Awesome.
I can't.
in the mood for gazpacho, mister.
Alright, well now I have a net and a tomato and stick in the mud.
What are you staring at?
Okay. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Like, almost too much. Alright, well, we're done here. I think. That's pretty much everything we can get here, it feels like. Alright, maybe... I think we might use the net in the water.
Graham, step back.
Well, what was that? I don't think I want to put those in my pants. I'll be honest with ya.
They are sharp, pointy, and ready to cut. Unruly hair and hedges, beware!
Yeah, I don't think I want to put those in my pants. Well, let's try using these on things.
That won't... If it makes you... But then we... Graham considers it. Unfortunate.
Now, you...
I can't get any grapes, can I? I tried last time, it didn't work.
Hands off, mister.
No. Still no good.
That won't work. If it makes you... But then... Graham consider...
Alright, I think we might be done here.
Unfortunate.
Well, one other thing we might be able to do. Look, can we cut these?
That won't... If it... But then... Graham... That... If it... But then... Graham...
Okay.
That won't work. But keep... If it... But then... Graham... That... If... But... Graham... That won't... If it... But then... Graham...
I'm just gonna try using
that,
everything on
if it...
everything.
But then...
Like, that's where I'm at right now. Use everything on everything. Alright, well we did more stuff. Yeah, there's some stuff about the design in this
Ready
game
to
that
say?
I'm not incredibly happy about. Oh, I have a new idea I have a few new ideas. Well, I think I know the female subject's voice thing. I'm pretty sure that is the, we probably need to get the, I'm guessing the blacksmith's strength is what we need for the male subject's strength. Why am I coming over here? I don't know. I was gonna look at books. The mermaid book is here. So let's look at all the other ones. Points? What?
Graham chooses a book called...
Yeah. That's about Nightshade. Okay. Doesn't really help me. That doesn't help me. This is about the princess or something.
Graham takes the book and reads through it. He finds an interesting story.
This is about the... Oh, this is about the pee. This is about a pee under a mattress. This might be... This is good knowledge when it comes to the pee. That might be later. And also H to you, Brave Star.
Graham takes the book. He finds an interesting story.
This is the hair thing. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we'll talk to you too.
What was Cosima like when she was younger?
Oh, she was a precocious little thing, smart as a whip, that one. I felt badly for her, though. She didn't have any brothers or sisters around to play with, so she was lonely at times.
Why didn't the king and queen have more children?
Their majesties had waited around for so long for Cosima to arrive. They were already getting on in years when she was born. Besides, she kept them busy enough for 10 during the precious little time they could spend with her.
I know of that all too well, my friend. After Alexander had been kidnapped, Rosella had no one to play with. Valanice and I spent as much time as we could with her, but I'm afraid a great portion of her childhood was spent alone.
Oh no, King Graham, Gussie wasn't alone. She had Mrs. Frizzlebottom.
Mrs. Frizzlebottom?
Cosima's imaginary friend. I used to watch the two of them play and have tea so often. I never imagined a girl could possess such grace, such poise, such beauty.
Yes, I've often been told that Cosima was a lovely child.
Cosima? I was talking about Mrs. Frizzlebottom.
Did Cosima spend all her time with Mrs. Fizzleberfrostbit?
Frizzlebottom?
Thank you.
Oh no, King Graham. As the court clown, I took it upon myself to entertain Cosima.
Yeah,
I took her
Frizzlebottom,
riding, we went for
Graham.
walks, played games. Oh my, that
You
child
get your
loved
memory
games.
checked.
Oh? Did she have a favorite?
Yes, actually. I remember one quite well that she took particular delight in.
Is there
what
a
was it
point
called?
to this?
Hide Jolo's pants.
No. This is a lot of dialogue.
Why are you not by Cosima's side?
She wanted to be by herself. And when that happens, one must let her. It's very rare for her to want this.
Do you think she'll be alright?
She's probably cooking up a plan on how to get rid of the bad guys.
What? She wouldn't be.
Relax, I'm just kidding. She'll be alright. Believe you me.
You are very close to her, aren't you?
If I were any closer, I'd be her shadow.
Are my son and her getting along well?
Why, Your Majesty, you shouldn't be asking such questions.
I apologize, I just...
Relax. Just teasing here. Whatever happened to having a sense of humor? Anyway, yes. In very few occasions I've seen Cassie as happy as now.
I'm very happy for my son. For both of them.
It's Cassie who gets the headaches after all.
What do you mean?
Oh, that son of yours can be too quiet for her at times. But they get along sweetly.
He's a man of few words, all right.
And thank goodness he is. I'd stick my shoe in his mouth if he dared to say something when we came here to read.
He would never do that.
He's a good lad. Just a little quiet. That's all I said.
So, if last time we needed his arm, that fake arm, so I'm just wondering...
How are King Calipham and Queen Etheria enjoying their retirement?
Well, aside from the sudden illness of their only son-in-law, a mysterious would-be assassin on the loose, Alhazred's escape from the dungeon, and their crushing defeat in last week's croquet tournament, I'd say it's going swimmingly.
It certainly sounds as though they could use some entertainment from their court clown.
Who do you think won the tournament?
Wait, he escaped from the dungeon?
Have you any idea what this mysterious illness the twins are suffering from could be?
My guess would be chronic boredom.
Boredom? Jalo?
We've already had that one.
If it were
Unfortunately,
We've already had that dialogue.
Goodbye, my friend.
I assume we can't talk to him well, maybe we can talk to him. I never actually tried to just talk to him.
How fare you today, bookkeeper?
Very well.
I see Jalo as a regular.
The lad likes to read. He was a surprise, even...
Hey, I may be buried in my reading, but they work. I don't hear advocate and confuse it with chocolate. Ooh, chocolate.
He's such a smart mouth as well.
I know the kind.
And your kind still pays mine to be around. Isn't that a laugh?
Maybe I'd like the candle in that fireplace. Didn't try that.
Do not mind him, sire. He just can't keep his mouth shut.
Maybe because I'm not ashamed to. I still have all my teeth.
Did you see that ball?
He's a good-hearted
What?
chap.
Don't worry, Ollie. I gave up trying to outsmart a jester a long time ago.
The magic
Looks
book.
like you gave up on fashion, too. All right. That's it for the show. I'll get back to my reading before Allie kicks me out. I don't want him to break his ankle. Break his ankle. You got it. Tough crowd.
You're bad.
Let me
at
do some
feel
research in
bad.
your books.
Be my guest.
I want to take your pen.
There is no bell on. There is no. The unassuming.
Let's try the candle in the fireplace.
That's strange. The can.
Nope. Hey, there's something on the table. I just noticed that. What's this?
Graham picks up a book called Deities of the Forest Realm and reads through it. He finds an interesting selection.
Oh, look at this. The Horned God. Okay. This is useful. One of the deities of the Horned God is also known as the Lord of the Wild Things, Lord of the Beasts, sometimes the leader of the Wild Hunt. Terrifying being for mortals to behold. Those things of the wild and of the forest are of his command. Legends say that the Horned God would lead the wild and ferocious creatures of the forest wild hunt, though some sources claim the hunt was led by a fairy king of one of a number of heroes of legends. The Horned God's title comes from his appearance, a strongly built man with a head of a stag or bull or some other horned animal. He is often depicted wearing torques, a ring, or other decoration with ceremonial meaning which hang from his horns. However, it is not his build or his horns, but rather his eye that are the most commanding and fearful thing. Glowing and hypnotic, and always depicted as being two different colors. It is said that not even the most powerful beasts of the forest could resist his commands when he held their gaze. Ah, look at that. There are other legends that call the Horned God a gentle deity of nature, but is often referred to as similar with different indeed. Okay, so look at that. Blue, red. Okay. Now we got our hint. It was here. Okay, so I'm guessing we need to put.
That won't work, but keep trying.
Well, we need.
If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too.
We need some. I guess we need stuff to put in there. Maybe the pawn shop now?
Sure. Now is the.
Maybe the pawn shop now? Well, maybe I can use the shears on the spider web. Graham's got quite the knock.
No one asked.
The owner must.
I know we're gonna end up going in there at some point. I saw a screenshot. Oh, we have a stick. We might be able to use the stick on the butterfly.
Careful, Graham. That could hurt the butterfly. Careful, Graham.
Come on.
Careful, Graham.
Oh, come on!
Graham considers it.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate.
Why does everything have to be so complicated?
That won't. Careful, Graham. That could hurt the. Careful. Careful.
Graham is generous.
Graham doesn't.
Graham doesn't want to disturb. Graham doesn't.
Hey, let's read this. Maybe there's new stuff on it. Oh. Nope, this is all the same stuff. This did not change. What's he got in his hand? He's got something different in his hand. Look at him. He's got looks like...
Tell me, merchant.
Huh? What was that?
Oh, that is a lamp.
Do you wish to trade me an old lamp for a fine new one?
No, sorry, I was just wondering. Your trade relies on the hope...
Why?
Thank you. And have you ever actually...
Well, no.
And how long have you been in this? And you have no...
What? I miss out.
I must say, you are to... Good luck.
We've already had this conversation. I don't think I have an old lamp that I can give you anyway. Let's talk to this guy, I guess.
Graham doesn't want to.
No. What are we doing, man? What in the heck? Why is this turned into a Moon Logic fest? I was so enjoying it. I think they may have increased their ambitions or something with each passing episode, and
Graham doesn't think. What would you?
Because King's Quest. We've already had one Moon Logic, and I imagine we're gonna have more. Really, the problem is we have to go. I mean, I guess you have to do that in King's Quest 6 too. Just go between islands and find crap. So, let's look in here. Maybe there's something in here this time.
Graham peeked.
Nope. Well, I've tried everything on everything, so... The problem is the solutions that I think are the right ones aren't the right ones. Maybe we can, like...
That won't work, but keep trying. If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that, but then we'd both be... Graham considers
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try going back to where the, it was free from Moon Logic, but you just have to go to a lot of different places. I mean, it's hard to have Moon Logic in a world where basically, it's just a complete fantasy realm with, like, you know...
Good day, Hassan.
Crap, or talking clams and stuff. No, I didn't mean to say goodbye. The
Good day, Hassan.
Good day.
The pointer is not quite right. Like, it says goodbye there when I'm clearly on set sail.
Ready to sail?
The pointy part of the pointer is not the pointer. It's the middle of the pointer. Okay, I can't go here. Okay, well, it's not then. It's not that.
Male subject's strength. Female subject's voice. A silver moon. A pinch of salt. A pinch of salt.
A pinch of lively shaken salt, Graham. Don't leave out the details, jeez. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to just trial and error on the Wraith over and over again. It looks like we need stuff for the eyes. Maybe we can, like, put the... So we need a blue gem and a red gem. It sounds like for the eyes. I'm going back. I guess I'm gonna go back here.
I'm guessing you haven't seen much of this island, judging by our reception the other night.
Right you are, sire. The druids keep to themselves almost as much as the winged ones. Just as ordinary about it, too. But at least I understand them a little more. They respect Mother Nature, and so do I. Only takes one dark night at sea in a storm to know she could have you drowned in a moment if you disrespect her.
You talk like she's a real person.
Real as you or I, sire. Probably even more so. She's been here since long before us, and she'll be here long after, too. Come back when...
Guessing.
The fire has gone out, leaving neither traces of the dimmest light nor the remembrances of a guiding glow.
Why? Why?
I don't know why I'd want to do any of this stuff.
Why? Why?
I don't know. You tell me. Why am I doing this stuff?
Unfortunately, they are incompatible. That won't work, but if it makes... But then we... Graham considered... Unfortunately, they are incompatible. That won't... If it make... But then we... Graham... That... If it... But... Graham...
I've tried everything on everything.
That... If it... But then... Graham... That... If it... But then... Graham... Unfortunately, they are in... That won't work, but keep trying.
What just happened? Oh my god, I have to make a butterfly net? Okay. Alright. Well, there we go. We solved the problem. Oh, I know what to do with that.
Ready to sail?
The butterfly's stuck in a web, though. Like, it's not just flying around. It's stuck in a web.
I am so smart. I am so smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
If it was flying around, I'd get it. But it's not. It's stuck in a web. But I mean, I guess I can still grab it with that. Alright. Alright. If this doesn't work, then things are going to go south. Okay, how does that help me?
Graham did a great job saving her from the spider. Now if he could only get it free from the webbing without hurting her.
The water ripples as the cup fidgets. But that's a relief.
The cup is filled with fresh water. If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too. But then we'd both be wrong. Graham doesn't want to hurt her. She's too delicate.
Okay, so... What? I have to get the webs off now?
Graham considers it, but then decides not to.
Alright, put it in the fountain. Dip the spider in the fountain, or the... Wash it off in the fountain. That makes sense, right?
Unfortunately, they are incompatible. That won't work.
Graham is...
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's just try everything on. Let's try everything.
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Let's just try it on everything.
That will, if it, but then Graham, that will, if it, but then Graham. Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Maybe we can bring it to the druids and they can fix it. I don't know.
No la.
Find maps for sale. Yep. Honey drops. Yep. Let me know if you want to buy anything.
You owe me a lot of candy, dude. If
Fine
I want
maps.
candy, I assume that you're just gonna give me candy.
Graham is generous. Wherever Graham looks, the village, it's hard.
I basically gave you $1,000 equivalent for like 6 pieces of candy, dude. Alright, what do you think? How would you get webs off of a butterfly without hurting the butterfly? I would think you'd dip it in water. Tweezers? I don't have any tweezers, and I don't know where to get tweezers.
That won't work, but Graham did a great job saving her from the spider. Now if he could only get it free from the webbing without hurting her.
I tried the water and that didn't work.
If it makes you feel any better,
Maybe
I would have tried that.
What if we do it the opposite way? Which I think I also
Graham
tried.
considers it, but then decides not to.
No. Well, we're back to trying to figure out what to do again.
A large oak tree spreads its shading branches out over both paths here at the crossroad.
Yeah. Let's use it on the bird.
Unfortunately.
Okay, dogs wouldn't help. A Seema I don't think would help. That one guy wouldn't help. Everyone else is basically useless, so I don't think anybody in the castle would help. I don't think anyone or anything at the castle would help, but who knows? Sometimes when you go back to the castle, there's new stuff. So who knows? I'm not gonna go there though. Which is one thing that does kind of annoy me about this game too, is that like, whoa, the pawn shop's open. Okay, well that's relevant. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful.
Aren't these...
Hear ye, now your inner glutton can be satisfied, and you'll never starve again. Daventry's own refilling bowls, used and approved by King Graham himself, whilst he sought the crown of Daventry. Warning, the contents of this food product may or may not contain any nutritional value. In fact, the contents of this food product and their origins have not been successfully identified. Do not place in oven or heat in microwave.
Microwave?
Oh, sorry, I mistook you for Roger Wilco.
Ah, Roger.
Graham still remembers the time Roger crashed into his moat after hitting the Don't Push button in the original Space Quest 1, the Sarian encounter.
Funny guy, a little bit out there. He insisted he came from the future.
It took the Daventry guards days before they could pull that strange device out of the water.
What did he call it? A space horse?
Ship, Graham. Spaceship.
He kept saying he wanted to be my first knight? I always thought he was good for cleaning the stables. I wonder where he is now.
Probably crashed at Schloss Ritter.
Where in Daventry is that?
You don't play too many adventure games, do you, Graham?
Contrary to your beliefs,
Oh, what's
I
that?
do. Over and over again.
What's this?
Luckily
see
for
that
you,
thing
there
there?
is that save and load feature.
Look at that.
Yes, especially on those narrow
On
edges in
here.
the early days. Yeah.
Somebody ought to teach those players how to control those arrows.
Look at that.
Hurt. A lot.
Excuse me, sire. Are you talking to yourself?
No.
Yeah, it's still going, I know.
One Mask of Eternity is trouble enough. This one can go to some enthusiast collector with Graham's blessing and mine. Even though that adventure gaming tip of pick up anything that isn't tied down always applies, Graham's pockets are only so big. Besides, these items...
You can't just take it.
I think I'll pass.
The sign reads, "Will trade for crystal tear."
Web be gone. Okay.
Graham should speak to
Well, that seems a little bit
Greetings,
obvious.
good merchant.
Ah, none other than King Graham himself, honoring this humble man by visiting his store. How could I be of service to you in these tragic times, your majesty?
My son told me stories of how you helped him greatly during his quest. You're a well-traveled man, aren't you?
Like father, like son. They say the riches of knowledge always surpass generations. Funny how the story of a Daventrian seeking this humble knowledge repeats itself as well.
Contrary to my heart's desires. I'm lucky that the Green Islanders are fair people willing to lend a hand.
The people here in the Isle of the Crown are fairly normal. Ordinary people, but with good hearts.
I've always had a taste for the simple life.
Yet you've traveled through many lands.
Yeah,
Care
I
to
know what you
enlighten
mean.
me with some tales of your journeys?
I'd be glad to, but my children need me.
I'm sure you can spare a couple of minutes.
That was a 5-minute
For every
Space
land
Quest
I tell you
joke.
about,
Well,
you
it probably
tell
wasn't
me
5
the story
minutes,
of one
but...
of your adventures. Sounds fair?
Very fair.
Ask away. There's the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of Wonder, the Isle of the Beast, the Isle of the Crown, of course, and finally, the Isle of Mist.
I don't really want to ask you about any of these, but I kind of feel like I have to.
What do you have to say about the...
If there is a place that this shop belongs to, it is there.
My son has told me he never ceases to be amazed when traveling on that isle.
Indeed, you shall see it with your own eyes and will not believe it. That is, if your journey takes you.
I still can't believe how it's ruled by chess pieces.
Yes, but you don't dare call the queens that. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying to bring not even if you have two identical pieces. You want to keep...
I'm glad my queen doesn't pay attention.
Why don't you tell me how you love stories?
No, okay, this is too much.
What happened?
I don't know. Yes.
It's a little bit too much. I'm gonna say it's too much. They win a little bit.
It has been a nice...
Feel free to...
Just a little bit too much.
Will you take this in exchange for this bottle?
Yes, indeed.
It's too dialogue heavy. They went a little bit overboard, in my
The butterfly
opinion.
flaps and stretches her wings, happy to be free again.
Now I don't know what to do with the butterfly.
That won't. If it. But then, Graham.
Use it on all of our stuff.
If it. But then, Graham.
But it's all-
Unfortunately,
A lot of it is just optional dialogue too.
Graham recalls Valanice telling him of meeting such a creature in the
Yeah.
desert of Eldritch. Looks like someone who came through the Green Isles had a higher appreciation for the
Wasn't
creature's
that big,
antics
though.
than she did. That's an unusual sort of display. Which item is on sale? The axe or the log? Or is it a package deal only? Graham doesn't need an axe, and he...
Why would he not need an axe?
Oh, please. There's a game to be played? I mean, there are people to be saved. You needed to have clicked the I on bowl first for this message to make any sense. And if you didn't, stop using the icons out of order.
Ha! They even win against
That
themselves
harrowing
for
fight
like.
with Mordak was all the... Besides...
They even were like, what the
I
heck?
think I'll pass.
Oh, those are mints. Mints. He's still got
mint
mints.
candies for customers.
We're gonna pass on a mint? Come on, Graham. Alright, we got a butterfly. What the heck do we do with a butterfly now? Okay, cool, we got a butterfly. Now what do we do with it? Like I'm making progress, but I'm also not making progress at all. We're at this frustration point in this game, in my opinion.
All aboard the... Even though that it... Besides...
I don't...
Just...
I mean...
Let the... Even though that... Even though... Hey! Yes, you... Hey, stop messing with the Countess! The various items... One mask of... This one...
I think I'm done here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah, there were some good jokes in King's Quest 6. I don't know what to do with a butterfly.
There is no... Graham doesn't want to hurt her. She's too delicate. That won't work. If it makes you feel... But then... Graham can...
I don't know what to do now. I mean, I actually do have an idea. I don't think it's gonna work, but I have an idea nonetheless.
Good day, Hassan.
Good day indeed. Ready to sail?
Is to go here and try using the butterfly, and maybe the butterfly will grant me the ability to fly. I don't know, maybe it's a magic butterfly? You know?
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Maybe I saved it and it'll give me the magic to fly or something. Or maybe I can give it to them and they'll appreciate it. Or maybe I can give it to the druid and the druid will appreciate it. I don't know.
Graham is
Nope. Okay. Or not. Does anybody have a hint? Can anybody give me some hint?
Ready to sail?
In the right direction? Because I feel like I'm making no progress. Well, look at Claire and Regulus are in our... Claire was checking on Regulus. Look at that. Isle of Wonder. What are you doing, Claire? What are you doing? Let's check out the window. Okay. In what garden? What garden? Like, in the castle? Oh, in the Isle of Wonder? I could do that. Not sure why I would do that, but I guess I could. I'm here though.
Good day,
so
Graham.
We'll use it on him.
Graham doesn't.
Nope. All right, I guess we'll try it in the garden, on the Isle of Wonder. That's true. On the sunflowers, that could be used on the sunflowers, maybe.
Ready to sail?
Some of these puzzles are just random. Like a butterfly was on the Isle of the Crown. Why would I bring it to the Isle of Wonder? Also, what's that?
It won't fit in Graham's pockets. Strange, I know. That won't work.
I mean, I like the idea of releasing in the garden. It's a good idea. And a good idea is a good idea. And you gotta try a good idea.
If it makes you feel any better, but then we both. Graham can. Unfortunately, that won't. Tick tock. Graham considers it.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Nope. Nothing there. We have so much in our inventory too, and I've tried all these things with seems like a wraith or something with no success. That looks like an axe, but it's actually a net.
That won't work, but keep trying.
We also still have Web Be Gone.
Web Be Gone, the latest technology in getting rid of those pesky spider webs in the corners of your house.
We need some gems to put in the eyes here, it seems like. I don't think I would do that. The spider wanted to eat it. I could try to use Web Be Gone on all the web, I suppose. I don't think that'll work either, but at this point I'm willing to try practically anything. Well, it's weird because the first 2 episodes had relatively straightforward, not like complicated puzzles, and then they just went all Roberta Williams on us. I hope I don't get soft locked because I had to throw something at a cat. That would suck. Uh-oh. Hello? I think the game may have broke.
I have a feeling some bad stuff is about to go down.
Oh, never mind. Or maybe so. It's not. What the heck's going on? The game's broken. Well, let's up the glitch counter, I guess. We should have upped it once already. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck to do. Alright, I think the game has just glitched itself out to the point where I'm gonna have to restart it. This game is jankified. Yep. Restart. That's a glitch counter moment. It's up to 2 now, actually. Because we had the problem where the game basically froze. When was my last... Aw, man. I'm all the way back at net. Okay, well, we're gonna have to replay some of this game because it crashed on us. Or maybe it's just broken now. I don't know. So this is what I'm really trying to solve right here, but I feel like this is a multi-step process. So I need some gems. I just need to know what I basically need to know what to do next. Because honestly, this game is it's like, oh, this map will tell you where to go. No, it doesn't tell you where to go. It tells you where not to go. Really.
Shores of the island, Graham, and what would you?
Wait, did I make the net? Oh, I see. I didn't make the net yet. I do that. I go. Ready to sail.
Ready to sail?
I say yes. Hopefully this works. We go here. Yeah, there's also the blacksmith whose fire keeps going out too. It's true. Man, after the first 2 episodes, I thought we might actually be able to finish, like, a good portion of this game. Oh, we can't go in there until we leave the screen and come back.
No one.
The owner.
There is a potential issue with this episode also, just to let you know. There's like a fix apparently for the final cutscene. So okay, or not. I have to go this way and come back. You're having deja vu. Yeah, you have to come. Apparently, you have to come in this way. Claire.
Greetings, good merchant. My son.
Like.
Contrary to.
I'm gonna.
I'm very.
I'm gonna do all of this just in case something comes out of it.
Yes. A wicked.
Look at all this dialogue.
Why do you call it the?
Has it Alex?
Is he dangerous?
Not any.
That's absurd.
But that's how the people often judge.
How is the beast changed into a?
He was actually under a spell and was finally
I remember. Alexander did tell me. I apologize.
No need. You know, the prince is now a
trade. Which reminds me, this is not the first time my family has been in a story.
We're just relating like information about previous games.
Rivalry.
I just want to make sure I don't miss any.
Not. I do.
Mask of Eternity.
I'm trying.
Maybe. What? Are you?
Strange man.
Did this man mention why he wanted the artifact?
No, he was very rude. and he demanded information. He never said what for.
Have you seen him again?
As a matter of fact, I turned away, and when I turned back, he was gone.
Wait.
Perhaps it was the same man.
I'm almost sure of it now. I wish I knew more to help you, Your Majesty.
I think you've helped enough. The Pandora's box.
I missed some important dialogue. Well, dang it. Dang it, I missed some important dialogue.
It has been
Feel free.
Alright, let's load. What was that one on? I missed one of those 5-minute things was important dialogue. Of course it was. Of course it was! Why wouldn't it have been? Why not just wrap important information in pointless banter? I mean, I realize this is a free fan game, but still. I think it was the third one. Let's overwrite this one. Save.
Please
Alright. I think it was the third one.
Greetings, good merchant. My son.
Well, not this one.
I'd be glad.
I'm sure.
Very fair.
Ask.
The Isle of the Crown.
What can you tell me about this island?
There's not much to say about the good old island. People here live a happy life.
Rivalry of power. I've always considered real power lies in union.
Like I said, there's nothing much, but the deal is a deal.
Not all the great stories about my kingdom involve me. The most recent I recall had me trapped.
Are you talking about the incident with the Mask of Eternity? I know your son was deeply disturbed during the events, but I never got to know exactly what happened.
A corrupted man, Lucredo, sought to stop the flow of the world we know. Who knows with what intentions? By destroying a sacred artifact known as the Mask of Eternity, he turned everything near it into stone. The magic was so strong that had this villager of Daventry not stopped it, it would have spread even further.
Did you know this man?
Not before the incident. Quiet young man, but very brave. Connor by name. He defended his country with honor, defeated Lucredo, and restored the mask. He earned well his new title of Captain of the Royal Guard.
Did he not come to the wedding?
He stayed back at home to defend the castle.
You must trust him deeply.
I do, good man. I do.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that.
Can you tell me of the isle? I only just saw it yesterday. I can see why everyone knows so little about it.
They believe we will destroy their forest. That is, in part, what we've done with the rest of the isles.
I'm a believer of the concept of nature and...
Try telling them that. I've heard stories of a fantastic natural temple in the heart of the isle. But at this point, you probably know more about that mysterious place than I do.
Rosella would love to explore that island. She's a very brave girl, did you know?
I haven't had the honor to meet the princess yet, but I don't doubt your words.
Years ago, and mere minutes after Alexander returned home, I fell ill. It was Rosella who endeavored to travel into the fairy...
Did she tell you much about me? I've always wanted...
Maybe you can ask her personally when she recovers. What I do know is that she battled... It was there where she met her true...
Did she come across many interesting items?
As I said, I don't know details.
Oh,
but
this is the
I
one.
do know she found some strange artifact she called the Pandora's box.
The Pandora's box? That's strange. Very strange indeed.
What is?
Not long ago, a man dressed in a cloak. And now that I think about it, it was very similar to that of the stranger at the wedding. He came asking me about such an artifact.
Are you certain?
I'm very sure of it.
Did this man mention why he wanted the artifact?
No, he was very rude, and he demanded information. He never said what for.
Have you seen him again?
As a matter of fact, I turned away, and when I turned back, he was gone.
Perhaps it was the same man.
I'm almost sure of it now. I wish I knew more to help you, Your Majesty.
I think you've helped enough. The Pandora's box. Let's see. What do you know about the...
A land of legends. The winged ones believe them. I can't blame them. This idea of supremacy...
Have you known them personally?
They are not as unreachable as they used to be.
What do you mean by this?
It is true. Their land lies among places only reachable by the power of flight. How in the world could a human reach these lands?
Good point.
I could bet all the money I don't have that they are perfectly aware of this. And knowing how they can be, I wouldn't wonder that they find amusement in this fact.
Shouldn't we give them the benefit of the doubt?
When we are speaking about the winged people, there's no place for doubt.
Doubt? That reminds me of how I became a king.
I'm all ears.
One fine day...
Yeah, King's Quest 1.
So I did as he...
What are these?
Treasures. The magic shield with the power to ensure victory to whomever wields it. And the magic mirror with the power of seeing into those places we cannot... They're much more than that. The kingdom prospered again only when they were returned.
I'm sure you're not a man that believes in good luck. 3 treasures can't make a...
And nor can one man on his own. Luckily, I've had the help of individuals who... It has been enough...
Feel free to...
Alright. Now we're going to, like, get this thing.
Will you take this in exchange for this bottle?
Yes.
Alright.
The butterfly flaps and stretches her wings half.
Alright, there we go. Back to where we were. I would argue that that information wasn't actually that important.
Death stalks you at every turn!
When did it freeze on me? When did the game... Well, it kind of just janked. When did the game jank on me? What was I doing? Well, I'm gonna try the web be gone on this web over here, I guess. I mean, it's the only web that... Is there any other web? Any other web that I can use it on?
Graham considers it. Unfortunate.
I have it. Now what do I do with it? Alright, I think I'm gonna take a break. Just to have one. Oh. Try the close-up. I don't know if there is a close-up.
The widow does. Graham had better stay away from her for the rest of the day, or week, or forever, and keep an eye open at nights when he goes to bed. Or it won't strain.
Alright. This is moon logic, alright? And it's moon logic for a very specific reason. I don't think I would have gotten this, and it's not because of anything that I did. I mean, it is because of something I did, but it's kind of a...
Good day, Hassan.
Good day. Ready to sail?
Okay, it has to do with the Wraith. So this is the Wraith here. So here's the thing. You put the nightshade in the shell. It gives you points, so you think that's what you're supposed to do. But you're not. You're not supposed to do that. That's not right. That's wrong. That's why it's moon logic. I would have been stuck here for days. We basically had the right, so you have to go into your inventory and you have to separate them again. and then you use the flower on the thing. So I'm gonna moon logic that, because when they tell you you did something right, having to separate it again is kind of like a little bit not nice. And then you'll see what happens. Let me get this thing, and it's blocking our path.
This is harder than I thought.
And then you take this thing, and you don't need gems apparently. You just
One
do
red,
that.
One blue. I wonder if you'll see in 3D if you put it on.
You just put the balls in the sockets, which I don't know how I feel about that one either. I guess I kind of get it, but I thought I was looking for gems because the book like said gems, so they kind of led me in the wrong direction there. We had everything we needed.
You will let me pass, Crow.
Okay, apparently that didn't work. Oh, never mind. It did work. The heck?
This strange and intimidating bird seems to have come from nowhere and may have been watching Graham since the moment he set foot on this island. It holds the key to the mysteries that are held by the great forest of the Isle of the
I mean,
Mist.
that's where my knowledge is now gone.
To protect so zealously. There must be even greater mysteries and secrets there than just the answers Graham seeks.
There has to be a way past her.
The butterfly?
This cannot be. What trickery have you used on the lady?
Trickery? Lady? I don't know what you're talking about, good guardian.
Truly? You do not smell of evil or traitor, despite being a human. And the Lady of the Butterflies follows you on her own will. The lady does not choose lightly.
This is the Lady of the Butterflies?
Indeed she is, and a trusted friend of the spirit, you may be sure.
Hey.
If she deems you worthy, very well. You may enter the Mist Forest.
Evil or not?
Thank you, dear lady, and good guardian.
What the heck is happening? What is happening? What was that all about? What was that garbage?